Hi guys and welcome to the 225th episode of Logo History. Today is about Ashley, Rite Aid, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Mötley Crüe, ITV Breakfast and BBC Breakfast. Ashley and Mötley Crüe is requested by SRK Logos and Templates 9870. Rite Aid and Red Hot Chili Peppers is requested by SRK Logo Remix 88 and ITV Breakfast and BBC Breakfast is requested by YYYYW9K7U. First, let's talk about Red Hot Chili Peppers. They are an American rock band formed in Los Angeles in 1982, consisting of Anthony Kiedis, Flea, John Frusciante, and Chad Smith. 1982 to 1983. Here we have the first Red Hot Chili Peppers name, Tony Flo and the Miraculously Majestic Masters of Mayhem. There is the word Tony Flo and the and miraculously in black curved text, and on the middle of it there is the words Majestic Masters of in Mayhem in black text. 1983 to 1989, the name has changed to Red Hot Chili Peppers. There is a green and yellow flower on a pink outline. 1989 to the present. There is the words Red Hot Chili and Peppers on black curved text, and on the middle of it there is a red shape. Here is the symbol. Now, let's talk about Ashley. It is an American furniture store chain that sells Ashley furniture products. Opened in 1997, the chain comprises over 2,000 locations worldwide. The chain has both corporate and independently licensed and operated furniture stores. 1997 to 2016. Here we have the first Ashley name, Ashley Furniture Home Store. There is a blue house on an orange outline, and on it there is an orange shape, and under it there is the words Ashley and Furniture in yellow text, and under it there is a white line, and under it there is the word Home Store in white text. 2016 to 2022, here we have the second Ashley name, Ashley Home Store. There is an orange house, and on the right of it there is the word Ashley in gray text, and under it there is the word Home Store in gray text. Here is the stacked version, 2022 to the present. The name has changed to Ashley. There is an orange house, and under it there is the word Ashley in gray text. Here is the horizontal version. Now, let's talk about Rite Aid. It is an American drugstore chain based in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It was founded in 1962 in Scranton, Pennsylvania, by Alex Grass under the name Thrifty Discount Center. Prior to its first bankruptcy in 2023, it was the third largest drugstore chain in the United States. The company has more than 1,200 stores in 15 U.S. states, primarily on the East and West Coasts. 1962 to 1963, here we have the first Rite Aid name, Thrifty Discount Center. There is a black rectangle, and on it there is the word Thrifty in white text, and under it there is the words Discount and Center in white text. 1963 to 1966, there is the word Thrifty in black text, and on it there is a white line, and under the word Thrifty, there is the words Discount and Center in black text, and between them there are three black coins. 1966 to 1969. There is a blue and red shield on a gray outline, and on it there is the words Thrift and D in white text. 1966 to 1979, the name has changed to Rite Aid. The words Thrift and D has been replaced with the words Rite and Air, making the shield big. Here is the outline version. 1979 to 2020, the shield is rounded and the font has changed. 2007 to 2020, there is the words Rite and Aid in blue text. 2020 to 2025, there is a blue shield, and on it there are three leaves, and under it there is a yellow bowl with a spoon, and on the right of the shield, there is the words Rite and Aid in blue and green text. Now, let's talk about Mötley Crüe. It is an American heavy metal band formed in Hollywood, California, in 1981 by bassist Nikki Sixx and drummer Tommy Lee, with guitarist Mick Mars and lead vocalist Vince Neil joining right after. The band has sold over 100 million records worldwide. 1981 to 1983, there is a black rectangle, and on it there is the words Mötley and Crüe in red text. 1983 to 1985, the font has changed and the rectangle has been removed. 1985 to 1987, the font has changed and the text is now in black text. 1987 to 1989, the font has changed. The text is now in red text and on a black rectangle. 1989 to 1994, the font has changed, the logo is on a white outline and on the sides of it there are two skulls. 1994 to 1999, there is a black square and inside it there is the words Mötley and Crüe in red text. 1997 to 1999, there is the words Mötley and Crüe in black text. 2000 to 2004, the font has changed and the text is now stacked. 2004 to 2008, the logo has not changed. 2008 to 2011, there is the word Mötley and Crüe in white text on a black outline. 2012 to 2015, there are four people and under it there is the words Mötley and Crüe in silver text on a blue and black outline. 2018 to the present, the logo has not been changed. Now, let's talk about BBC Breakfast. It is a British television breakfast news program, produced by BBC News and broadcast on BBC One every morning from 6 a.m. It is also broadcast on the UK feed of BBC News Channel on weekends. The simulcast is presented live, originally from the BBC Television Centre, London before moving in 2012 to Media City UK in Salford, Greater Manchester. The programme is broadcast daily and contains a mixture of news, sport, weather, business and feature items. When BBC Breakfast is not broadcast on BBC One, it is transmitted via BBC Two. 1983 to 1986, here we have the first BBC Breakfast, breakfast time. There is a yellow and orange sun made by three shapes and under it there is the words breakfast and time in yellow text. 1986 to 1986, the font has changed, the text is now in red text and everything is now transparent. 1986 to 1989, here we have the second BBC Breakfast name, BBC Breakfast Time. There is the words BBC Breakfast and Time in blue text. 1989 to 1993, here we have the third BBC Breakfast name, BBC Breakfast News. There is the word BBC in silver 3D text and on the middle of the letter C, there is a blue sphere and under the word BBC, there is the word breakfast in red text and under it there is the word news in purple text. 1993 to 1997, there are three slanted black squares and on it there is the word BBC in white text and under the squares, there are three lines, one blue, one red and one green and under it there is the words breakfast and news in black text. 1997 to 2000, here we have the fourth BBC Breakfast name, Breakfast News. There is a sky background and on it there is the words breakfast and news in blue text. 2000 to 2006, the name has changed to BBC Breakfast, there is the word breakfast in black text. 2006 to 2009, the font has changed and now above the word breakfast, there is the BBC logo that consists of three squares and on it there is the word BBC in white text. 2009 to 2012, the font has changed and everything is now dark gray. 2012 to 2018, the text is bigger and everything is now gray. 2018 to 2019, everything is now black and the BBC logo is smaller. 2019 to 2022, the font has changed and the logo is smaller. Here is the horizontal version. 2022 to 2023, the BBC logo is on the left of the word breakfast and the font of the word BBC has changed. 2023 to the present, the BBC logo is now above the word breakfast. Now, let's talk about ITV Breakfast. It is a British breakfast television program that is broadcast on ITV. It first aired on April 28, 2014 and is broadcast live every weekday from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. across the United Kingdom. 1983 to 1986, here we have the first ITV Breakfast name, TVAM. There is a yellow, red and blue shape and under it there is the word TVAM in black text. 1986 to 1988, the shapes are darker. 1988 to 1992, the shapes has been separated and the shapes are brighter. 1991 to 1993, here we have the second ITV Breakfast name, Sunrise Television. There is a brown sun and under it there is the word Sunrise and Television in black text. 1993 to 1999, here we have the third ITV Breakfast name, GMTV. There is the word GMTV in red and blue text and behind the GM part, there is a yellow sphere on a black outline. 2000 to 2002, The logo is brighter and the font has changed. 2002 to 2009, the font has changed and the logo is darker. 2009 to 2010, there is a red and yellow shape and on it there is the word GMTV in white text. 2010 to 2011, the name has changed to ITV Breakfast. Here we have the Daybreak version. There is a purple rectangle and on it there is the word Daybreak in white text. 2012 to 2012, the rectangle is now yellow. 2012 to 2014, there is a yellow sphere on a black shadow and on it there is the word Day in white text and on the right of the sphere, there is the word Break in white text on a black shadow. 2014 to 2017, here we have the Good Morning Britain. There is a yellow shape and on it there is the words Good Morning in Britain in white text. 2017 to the present, the shape is now glossy. 2018 to 2018, here we have the Good Evening Britain. The shape is now white. The word morning has been replaced with the word evening and the words are now in blue text. 2023 to the present, here we have the Good Morning Britain. There is the words Good Morning in Britain in a yellow and orange gradient text. Okay guys, this is it for today and stay tuned for the 226th episode, which is gonna to be Open Season, Alphabet Lore, Open Season 2, Open Season 3, Wild Brain CPLG, Denver Broncos, Cleveland Browns, Sony Pictures Animation and Open Season Scared Silly. Bye.